Hello, friends. Nicholas here with DIVO, TED Talks, Devoted Talks. And I'm excited. If you're on YouTube, you'll be able to see it. If you're on Spotify, you might not. But I have a brand new microphone, and it's orange because it's like my favorite color and my business colors. And I've been decorating around the studio. Look at my Methodist University flag. And I do endorse them because I went to school there and I actually worked in admissions. So I have endorsed them. This will be a quick and short episode. This is really just to test out the microphone, test out the sound, and to get a few thoughts off my head. One of which is how amazing it is to have the universe eventually, even if I don't understand it, decide for me that it's time to do different things like chores around the studio, getting stuff hung, stuff that I didn't even know I could hang. Get other things purchased that needed to be purchased. And so while I hate that there's not a lot of people around, there's been a lot of space to get the things done that really needed to be done to execute on my stage 2 of upfitting and creating the studio. I don't know if you'll be able to hear the fan turning on behind me on the heater. The room is getting nice and toasty. It's definitely warm where I'm sitting. But I'm reminded by videos that I did the previous week that it's talking about, everything in its good time, everything when it's supposed to happen, everything in its rightful place and time. And so far be it from me to decide exactly what that is. I just have to show up and be relatively, open for things to continue moving in directions. I always like to think that I know the direction that it's going to move in, but that's the big mystery of life, right? We really don't know, because tomorrow and even an hour from now or even 2 minutes from now, I literally have no idea what might happen. And so within that, there's not confusion, but just a faithful hoping that it goes the way that I would like. And there's a lot of belief that goes into me believing myself capable of that. And that's a huge and important aspect of manifestation, of, living a fruitful life, because the belief is going to put you into the right places at the right time. And being faithful that you are doing the right thing, even when it doesn't feel like it, will also help facilitate that, because you're putting one foot in front of the other, which does take you in a direction. And if you're open enough to the course being revealed, then you can show up as you're supposed to, and in the time that you're supposed to, with the right people that you're supposed to, and in good spirits. And that's hard for me, because I want to control, because I want to know what to anticipate. I want to know what's coming so that I can steel myself against it. Like horror movies, I always cover my eyes and stuff because I don't want to be startled, even though I know it's coming. But that's neither here nor there. The big thing about that is, how do I want to say it? Big thing about that is we can't possibly know what's coming. And so why do we try? Well, because we are led to believe that we can, right? We're sold bills of goods that tell us that as long as we do A, B, C, D, then you'll be able to achieve or do this, right? Or else we wouldn't buy the things that we're being sold. And so there's this misnomer, and not even a misnomer, a miscommunication, misconception. I'm sorry, I was thinking about something, and I'm sure you guys noticed I got a little distracted. The heater didn't actually go on like it was supposed to, but whatever. That's a perfect example of life not doing what you thought it was going to do, because I reset the heater. And so I'm going to reset it again just quickly, because I need the room to heat up. It's going to click. And then I click heat again, and then it should go. So anyway, life has patterns, and we can start to learn them but there's greater patterns, like we talked about in a previous episode, that even we can't see because of the level of perception that we exist at. And that's okay. It's hard, and it can be very, defeating sometimes to not be able to see everything, or you're certain it's going to go a certain way and it doesn't. And, how do we get to a place where we can enjoy it no matter what? Oh, dang, I didn't win that time. Oh, well, I think about a kid who isn't too concerned about whether it happens one way or the other. They just want to be in a part of it and do something with it. And, they're fully fledged into it. Like they're all in. And so how do we get back to that space? Yoga would say that we have to keep an open mind. We can't grip too tightly, and we can't overanalyze. And it would also say meditation is going to help calm the mind and the spirit and the body to a place that you are able to actually have that relaxed grip, or that lack of grip, where you're just kind of like, hey, what's happening? What's going on? Loosey goosey, ready to partay. So anyway, my friends, I appreciate you guys very deeply, and I want you to be well and be free. And thank you for looking at my microphone or listening to me through my microphone.